Can we pause for a second and acknowledge that somehow it's already October? This year is flying faster than a witch on a broomstick, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, but spooky season is here, and today we're decking out my Plum Paper planners in the cutest Halloween kit from Orange Umbrella Co. So grab your cozy drink and let's carve out a month of fun together. Hey friends! I'm not quite sure how we made it to October. Is anyone else spooked out by how fast this calendar year is flying by? But here we are, and that means it's time to get planning. Today we're setting up my October monthly spreads in my Plum Paper planners with the cutest kit from Orange Umbrella Co. This is kit 347. It's called Eye of Newt. It comes sized for Plum Paper monthlies. We have the 7x9. We have the sidebar. We have the A5 monthly. The Deluxe Washi strips, the labels, and the date dots. Oh, and also we have this adorable Deco. The simple, spooky little vectors make me laugh when I look at them. Before we jump in, if you're new here, hi, my name is Amanda Lynn, and my goal is to share tips and tricks to help you design a life that you love. So click that subscribe button and let's carve out a month of fun together. First, I want to work on my 7x9 Plum Paper Vertical Priorities Planner. I have the neutral layout, and I lovingly refer to this one as my Everyday Essentials Planner because it keeps me grounded when things go wild. Step one for me is usually the monthly spread. PSA, I am trying out a new mic today. I hope that it's okay. If not, please forgive me. But today, I feel pulled to start with the highlights pages. These yellow-backed pumpkins and black candy corn washi are just so cute. I'm going to use them first. For this highlights page, I also want to pull a page from my LostWithoutAPlan Rainbow Quotes book. The one I chose says, "Motivation gets you going, habit gets you there." It's a simple reminder that small, consistent actions really do move us forward. It feels especially right for October. This first section on the spread is generally used as a to-do list, but for this month I'm going to use it as my holiday to-do list. Over the past 10 years, I've been gathering up my holiday planning in both paper and digital form. I used to carry around this big binder, but later I built a version in Trello of the same information. I did share it over in my Q4 goal setting video. I'll link it down below if you missed it. Before the binder, I noticed things falling through the cracks. I'd wait too long only to find that all the best items were sold out. Buying an advent calendar the week it begins is just bananas because you end up with cheap chocolate and zero flair. Not fun. even has reminders to prep for elf visitors. If you've hosted any of Santa's helpers, you know that they take some advanced planning. And don't even get me started on family photos. The best photographers book out so early that they need lead time for editing. When my daughter Violet was born, our Christmas card turned into a Happy New Year's message. Since then, I've started planning the cards way back in October, so I have plenty of time to secure a photographer, get the photos back, design, print, and mail everything without any stress. Holiday cards are really their own project, so this binder helps me break them down into baby steps. You can download your own holiday organizer printable, which is 45 pages of pure festive sanity. It covers everything from entertaining and gifting to wardrobe planning, meal prep, and more. I have a sampler in my freebie library, and the full version is available in my shop. Both of them are linked down below if you need help keeping your seasons stress-free. The good news is October's checklist isn't too wild, but I do have some must-dos. Deciding on the advent calendar, ordering our holiday pajamas, scheduling our family photos, deciding on a wardrobe for those, and deciding also whether or not we're going to have handmade gifts this year. That can mean crafts or baking, and either way, it does require prep time. So having those tasks written down here helps me when I sit down each week to plan. I'll fill in the rest later, but the next section we have is to read. It's where I log my books for the month. Really, I do log it also on Trello and also my Moxie Life, but this way, when I have my Everyday Essentials with me, I can just flip to this page and figure out what book is next on the queue. Back in January, I set a big reading goal of 100 books for the year, which breaks down to about 4 books per month. I usually pre-choose those and jot them in this list. For October, my list includes The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, The Summer of Yes by Courtney Walsh, and Worthy by Jamie Kern Lima. But also, since it's spooky season, I wanted to add something Halloween adjacent. I don't do scary, spooky, sure. Scary, no thank you. I heard about this book from a friend and she said it wasn't super scary, so I added it, but we'll see if I finish it. It's called The Resistance of Witches by Morgan Ryan. It looks like a fun fit. I do track and review all of my reads over on Goodreads and the Story Graph, so you can follow along with me there over at my handle is LostWithoutAPlan on both. The next section here is for important dates or reasons to celebrate. October is packed with birthdays. My grandma, who we celebrate in spirit, my sister, and several lifelong friends are all Libras. My husband and I also celebrate our dating anniversary on October 1st. On the second highlight sheet, recently I've been tracking my meal planning, but last month we were sick for so much of September and we lived almost entirely off Panera drive-thru soups. Honestly, sometimes soup season chooses you. For October, I wanted to leave this space to be more flexible. Some months I do fill it in with meals, but other times I pivot. This month I may just use it for project notes or end up keeping it open. With the highlights section finished, it's time to lean into the monthly spread. One of the reasons I choose Plum Paper is their endless customization. I love a Monday start and also the option to add in my own personal holidays. And of course, there's so many layouts to choose from. For this 7x9, I chose to do an online monthly, but in my A5, you'll see I use the line version. I am gonna start this spread using the sidebar boxes and adding the full boxes. Here, there's a note here from the crew over at OUC, lay down decorative boxes first. So there's probably a reason for that, right? I'm just gonna plop these into the places in the month that have space before and after. It's actually brilliant for them to put them in cut pieces. I've used kits before that have made them strips, but they're usually made for a Sunday start. And so I always had like one open space, which was sad, for sure. The fall festival is actually extra fun. There will be 2 fall festivals on the same day, one at our church and one in our community's park. Both of them are at different times, which is perfect. These kind of events help us deepen our connections. Since we just moved here in April, it's been fun building friendships through school, scouts, and church. And now for the schedule. October 1st is packed. We have my work deadline, Gigi's birthday, and our dating anniversary. The first payday hits on the 4th, and the next one is on the 16th. Most of the Sundays we will put down a church page, but except for the second week when we're out of town. Then I wasted a sticker, I put too many. Violet joined the environmental science at her school, which means that they meet on the 6th and the 20th this month. They're building a school community garden. So those evenings run a little bit late. So I just want to note them here so I remember about the late pickup days. Then every Tuesday I have my Bible study at church. Since it's late in the day, I'll put it at the bottom. So that follows the 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th. The Girl Scouts Council has an event on the 11th that we're considering going to. They're actually taking over the Santa Monica Pier for the day, so that's kind of fun. So we thought we might try to make that before we head, since we're heading to LA anyways, we can go a little early and have some fun at the pier with GSGLA before we stay the night and then go to our troop meeting. And then October 14th is shaping up to be a busy day because it's Bible study and then it's also my sister's birthday. Okay, I have the Moxie Life YouTube Live for their 2026 launch. And we also have a book club that day, but since I'm running out of space here, I want to use these book club stickers that I have here from Orange Umbrella Coat. Was page B298. Let me see, I think I'm gonna use the black. Oh, and then the 16th is actually launch day for Moxie Life. I feel like I am going to lose these pages. I did write them twice because they will also go in my content planner that we're going to plan out in just a little bit. That's why I have it on the small ones, and probably why I forgot to do a big one. So the 16th we have parent conferences and the Moxie Life launch. The 18th I have birthday. The 25th is the fall festival double header. Violet's fall product ends on the 26th, which means hopefully our bark box order will come in before then so that our puppies can enjoy some special treats. Last year's box was a hit, and I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be too. This time we got a little preview of it and we chose the one with the campfire. Last year we got the one with the s'more and the little badge, and I think there was a patch and a badge. And so our dogs really love these toys. They're like their favorite toys in the whole bin. So I'm excited about it. The final week of the month has the Purpose Driven Mom Zoom call on Monday. And of course we have Halloween on the 31st. This weekend our Girl Scouts happens again for another troop meeting. So I've already marked it off that we're going to LA for that weekend. I use this planner to track content and business tasks. It may not be the perfect system for all my social media planning, but for now it does the job. On the highlights page, Dropping in a bit of washi and some Deco to start out. For this page, I'm going to add another LostWithoutAPlan quote. This one says, "It may not be easy, but it will be worth it." That feels right for October because this month I'm stepping a little bit out of my comfort zone and into course creation this month. If you've not joined the wait list for Momentum Made Simple yet, I'll make sure to link it down below. It's a step-by-step system to help you set goals that actually stick. You'll learn how to reflect on what's working, set goals that matter, shrink them into seasonal, monthly, and weekly steps, and reset your routines so they support you. It's all about building momentum one baby step at a time. Just gonna drop in a little bit of fun Deco. For the to-do list on this spread, I generally keep it super simple with just my must-do tasks, like my monthly email, my blog posts, stat checks, and billing reminders. This page, I'm going to leave a spot for my shop and my course creation so I can drop in tasks as the month progresses. And I plan to leave this notes page over here so that I can write in the kits that I use during the month. It's how I've been using this page in the last few months. I'll set that up later because this video is already getting long. And finally, it's time to lay in my monthly spread. Just going to drop in the top washi here. Look at that, it fits perfectly along the edge and lines up there. Go Team OUC, way to go. Probably would have fit that way in the other planner too if I had done it right, but I did not, so that's okay, we're working it out. I'm not going to use date dots on this spread because they take up a lot of room. And the A5 is just kind of tiny. Now for this bar over here, I have created, I usually do like a little checklist to mark my stats and how they progress during the month. But this time I have all these labels, so I'm just gonna line them up as best as I can. Gotta love a good friction pen. Voila. It's not even, but it's fine. At least it's straight. Oh, I guess I did these wrong. Another good reason for a friction pen, right? I didn't realize these were vertical because the pattern goes crooked. And now I do need one. Oh, but it's a 1, so maybe I can use this piece I have left over from the other day, just for these boxes. That one is on the 16th. Oops, I did it wrong. Oh my god. Oh god, oh my god. Maybe I should not be doing this. It's like the third strike here for this full box business that I don't really need to be wasting time on. The Laurel Denise launch is on Wednesday the 1st. So let me stick this Wednesday back on. Let me pull up this one. Hopefully it's not the same kind of paper, but at least it came up, right? And then I have a 10 and a 6, so I'm just going to cut this 6, I think, and place it over top of the 10, making use of what I got. do this all the time in Illustrator. Why I know I can do it here, because I do it all the time over there. So now it looks like a 16. Perfection. Sorry. It's the lingering effects of the cold. A little bit of a hoarse voice, a little bit of a cough sometimes. I definitely apologize if it's upsetting for you to listen to. But I could not wait any further to plan my month. So here we are. Okay, here's what's left. We're gonna lay in my video schedule for October. This one includes part 2 of my goal setting series, because part 1 was on the 30th, which was my quarter 3 reflection and prepping my planners for quarter 4 goals. And then I have quarter 4 goals on the 7th. Then there's this monthly plan with me that you're watching right now. That's dropping on the 14th. Then we have a Laurel Denise plan with me in my family HQ, now known as the Joe. I'm secretly hoping that my launch order will be here by then so that I could share it with you. Fingers crossed, right? Hopefully it'll be here. If not, you'll see it soon. And then on the 28th, we have a Halloween themed weekly plan with me featuring some stickers from Jessica Hearts that I'm excited to use. Real quick, I also want to write in the Moxie Life YouTube Live. That is on the 14th. I'm not an affiliate with Moxie Life. I just really like their goal setting system, so I definitely don't want to miss that. Let's see. And then, where did my stickers go? Here they are. So I have been trying to draw up my reading post about my books of the month on the 1st. So I did overschedule that with this box, so I'm just going to put it there. And then I have my stat check and billing that I always do on the last day of the month. I have my email that always goes out around the 5th. My goal is always to get it out by the 5th, so it could go out a little earlier too, but the 5th is like my drop deadline for it. And then on Friday the 17th, I'm going to put the blog post, because I do like to drop those on a Friday. Okay friends, that completes my October Plan With Me session. We have set up my content calendar in the A5 Daily. Left a space for my shopping course. We built out the holiday to-do list, a book list, and important dates in my essential daily planner. I'm excited to see these days fill up as the month progresses. And there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me today as we planned our October. I hope you have a happy October, and I'll see you next week for some more planning fun. Bye for now.